Hey guys, welcome to another video on my channel. This is probably my 250th video, but guys, I need to tell you something, and it's something more important than the fact that this is my 250th video, which is one accomplishment, I guess. But guys, I'm going to tell you the real reason why I dropped out of college originally. Now, the reason why I dropped out of college originally was it had nothing to do with the professors, nothing to do. I think it was more of an internal um, conflict I had. But this was 2 years ago, okay? So the reason why I originally dropped out. So basically, I was at school, right? I went to the community college that was local, and I was like, oh, I really think that this community college is a great opportunity to learn skills because I was interested in pre-med. So I applied. I did the pre-medicine, and first semester did not go well. And the reason why it didn't go well, I'm gonna tell you later. But let me go to that one scene where I went to biology. Okay, I went to biology. Picture I'm in biology, and then I do the homework the first time. And then the teacher is like, okay guys, so what I didn't tell you is you also need to learn flashcards, right? Which this is actually good advice what she was saying. She's saying flashcards, you need to do this chart, this assignment. Okay, so she gives us this nice spreadsheet to do the assignment. And hey, you guys are thinking, oh yeah, this is easy. I can just go through that simple. But here's the thing. You're in college now, so that means you have to figure out things by yourself, right? You guys agree? If you guys agree, let me know. But you got to figure things out by yourself. You got to start doing the work on your own, okay? No one's going to baby feed you. Oh, you got to write this in your planner. No. You have to know how to do that. Okay, you have to put that stuff in the planner, discipline. I'm doing this day. I'm gonna do this day. That's what you gotta be like. You gotta have a budgeted time period to do that work. And if you don't, it's going to be really hard. It's going to be really difficult to be doing all that work. So picture that I was doing that times 5. I was trying to get as many credits done as possible, but it ended up not working at all. I literally failed all my classes. I tried it. I tried doing it again next semester. I failed again. I tried again next semester. Failed again, and that happened 4 semesters in a row. You see, I did attempt to do 15 credits per semester. I was trying to get that done. It was like, if I did four, if I did 4 semesters, which is 2 years, I was trying to get the degree done in 2 years. So I had no backup. I had no like safety net, no real true saving because I was doing busing work part time. So that didn't really help because that money was little. And at the time, my budgeting discipline, being younger, your budgeting discipline is not the best. So I didn't have a good safety net. And also that was the only egg I was relying on. So you can picture that. If somebody could just look and see what I'm trying to do and be like, they don't like it, and it messed me up, right? And then zero safety net, zero backup. So that's what it was like. It was going on that for 2 years. After those 2 years, there came a point in my life where I decided, man, I don't want to be in the same position again where I'm going to keep doing 5 classes and messing up. You know, there's things that happen for a reason, right? Because there's actually a time I did 2 classes, right? Or I did 3. I think I did 3. And one of those classes I got a really good grade. I got an A. But in the other 2 classes I failed. And why? Maybe because I was doing too many classes at once. Because I did one class and I didn't and that class was well. So life lesson learned. Like just take one class at a time. Yes, I learned that lesson. So even that, it really shows that, you know, really shows that this is like, it really shows that. Give me a second, guys. it really shows that this is the ultimate truth. Even though I had a dad that was a teacher, right? I still didn't do well in college. And it would have brought a lot of shame on my life. It would have made me a little depressed that I wasn't able to get into the level that I needed to get into, right? And I do have passions, right? I like to do music. If you guys don't know, I have a music channel called JTDJ. I post like music, and I didn't even get that many streams. I just posted the music for fun. And then I do have a TikTok. And I was just posting TikToks on there, but again, I don't really get that many TikTok attention. But yeah, I still was doing it every day, habitually, to just out of pure motivation. I decided that I wanted to do that. So it makes sense to me why I tried the things I love to do, right? I was able to do those things like automatically. Like even despite not getting any return. Like, this video, for example, I don't even know what's going to happen to this video. Even though I know this video may or might not even blow up, might get 0 views, in which I'm probably expecting it may get 0 views. But I always have that belief in my head that it maybe could blow up. Maybe the video is the right length, the right attitude, the right attention rate, all of these things. It's the fact that all comes into play. It just proves that a random person, right, that has no good intentions can't just cherry pick and get something that they don't deserve. Does that make sense? It's like when you find money on the floor, right? But it's for a bank. And you take that money for yourself. That money is not yours, but you took it. But at the end of the day, eventually the police will find you and get their money back and put you in jail. It's the same mind. It's like the same theory, the same concept. That the way that this job works, especially, is that it's like you have to have the right, not personality, but the right intention that will allow you to get through. But at the same time, even if somebody initially started as good, right, doesn't mean that they'll end good, right? And just because somebody started bad doesn't mean they'll end bad. So those were the lessons I learned in high school, guys. I learned these lessons in high school, and it bled through the college journey, everything. I don't even know what I'll title this video, to be honest with you, man. I don't even know what the title of this video will be, but I'm just out here talking, and I'm trying to explain to you guys. I'm trying to explain the main topic, that I had a parent that was a teacher, but I still failed all of my college. And that kind of sticks with me, man. It kind of sticks in my heart, because guess what? I did get an achievement. I did get an achievement that I enjoyed. Like in my high school, I got seal of biliteracy. You guys know what the seal of biliteracy is? I'm gonna explain. It's when you are fluent in another language other than English at elementary level minimum. So I was minimum elementary level in French, so I was able to get the seal of biliteracy. That's basically what it is. What I say is hard to get, it just requires discipline. That's all I can say. But that's the thing. In high school, the discipline is easier because their teachers are there to assign you, and to literally when you're doing, they tell you, hey, you should be working on our homework right now. that gets you in the mood to just click, oh, I need to do this homework right now. Right? But it just never, it's just like, I just can't get it into my head how if how I did 5 classes at once. I generally don't I can't fathom, I can't comprehend, like my brain might not be as smart enough to be able to take 5 classes, but at the same time, it doesn't mean that I'm dumb, right? It means that I lack those skills. But at the same time, it's just like, because I can remember, I really, really wanted to take these classes, man. I really wanted to do this homework. But even though I wanted to do that, I wasn't able to. It was like, if you believe it, it's like the universe was telling me that I cannot do. Universe, aka who made the universe, God, in my opinion. But that, you see, that's the thing. It's my opinion, and you're watching. So even if I say something, it could be wrong to you, but it's layered because the knowledge is infinite. We can't even attain all the knowledge. I try to gain this knowledge, but there's so many other bubbles of knowledge that are missing. It's impossible to gain it all. So that's why I'm just here telling you, speaking in my mind, because it's sometimes driving me crazy, man. Like I was watching this lady. She was live streaming, bro, talking about all these questions that are coming through her head. It drives her crazy. I understand her pain now. But for real, I really understand what she's going through, man. And it hurt. It feels upsetting because there's all of these things that are coming on our heads. It's just like hard to figure out. It's just hard to get through that mental block. Even at the older age, bro. Even if you gain so much knowledge and experience, there always will be a leak in the roof. It doesn't matter. Like, that's the thing. That's what I'm thinking. Because even if I wanted to do those pre-med job and become a doctor, there's still going to be many things that I don't know, even if I study so hard. So I just came to that conclusion. There'll be too many things on this world that I won't be able to gather to my cerebral fluid, to my cerebrum, that there's so many things that are unlocked in this nuclear brain fissure that I can't fathom. So that's pretty much my whole life. Because I'm telling you, from kindergarten to 12th grade, I was babysat. I literally got kindergarten, 12th grade, discipline, do this, do that. And I was like, yes. And I got the grade. I got at least a B in my class. But the second I enter college, I get humbled like this. So guys, college is way harder. Life lesson, college, it will be way harder than high school. People are not ready for it, trust me. They get a nice 4.5 GPA and a nice 35 ACT, and they think that they know everything, and they go straight to college and they get humbled, bro. I'm telling you. They think that thing is easy, bro. I see some people with a 30 ACT, bro, taking a long time to graduate because that thing is not easy. Okay? Because there's some people that will graduate really quick, but do they also have a high GPA at the same time? And at the same time, let's say they want to go to medical school, they have to show that they didn't just, you know, clep out of classes. They had to actually take those classes. It's very meticulous. Like, it requires discipline from the age of, let me guess, 5, preschool, because there's so many things that you would have to know. And even as a little kid, it's really hard. Even as a little kid, I don't believe, and I believe, this is why I believe that. I believe that things happen for a reason. I believe like there's a specific reason why I wouldn't pass, why I wasn't able to tell the girl I liked at that time why I wanted to do this, why I wanted to join where I am now, and why I wasn't able to tell that lady that there's a program that she could have taken and I could have taken to accelerate my school. Or why was I in that bubble but unable to express? I knew it, but it was, you know what I'm saying? It was like that. Couldn't come out naturally. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is how a 21-year-old, your average 20-year-old be like, I hope. Because it'd be so many things that just happen. And I just see all of these different things. Like, I see people and I'm like, wow. But there's nothing I can do because I'm young. At the same time, I see sometimes, like, because people have their own preferences and things just happen so quick. And sometimes I see younger people than me getting married. I'm like, dang, am I missing out? And sometimes I see some people with more luck than I have. And God bless them. God bless it. I'm so thankful that they're able to show me example. But at the same time, I'm like, wow, my luck at that point of my life was the best luck I could have had, because that's what the luck God, in my opinion, God gave me. So I don't know how long the video will turn out to be, but that's exactly how I felt, and it made me too much in my head. So that's all I can think of, man. That's all I could have in my head. I just wanted to get out there. So guys, you know, I'm not trying to be a copycat. You know, I don't want to copycat anybody's videos. So I'm telling you guys, that's how I felt. So if you guys can go now. You guys can. That's how I felt. But y'all, that's how I felt, because it's the only thing I can think of. It's the only thing I can think of. But yeah, guys, thank you.